Alright folks, here's a quick update on the CHEVELLE 67 SS396. Had a couple of bushings were bad, so we decided to go a different way. Pulled them big block springs out, they were fun. And put these aftermarket tubular control arms in. They don't seem to want to accept these big block springs real easy. I had a fun time putting that one in. I had to use a my strut compressor there and compress it just a little bit just to get it started. Once I got it started, I was able to jack the lower control arm and the spring up in there, put the wife up on the hood for a little bit of extra weight and push down on it, and I was able to get my top nut started on there. But she looks good. I actually like these. These were a pretty decent set. The only problem was the grease fit, and I've got to get an angled grease gun to grease the bushings. Say to put them coming through the bottom instead of through the top, maybe that would have been a little bit better idea. I didn't know it until after I got the spring in there and compressed it. I was not going to take it back out again to grease the bushings. I'll get me a grease gun with a little angle fitting on there to fit them. This one, of course, I greased it before I put the spring on. But that's what we're doing today. I'm going to fight that spring in there and get that together. We got new tie rod ends put in. I've got to reuse his older sleeves. But that's the update on it. We got a bunch of stuff for it. I didn't update that I put a steering box in it. I had to put a power steering box. The old one was leaking like a sift. I think I did say something about it in one of my other videos that I was going to have to replace it. But also we're going to pull that transmission out. I'm sure y'all heard me complain on some of the other videos about a turbo 350 in this car. Well, I had him build get a turbo 400 built for it. That's what the car calls for, or what it had in it. So has a mild shift kit, no stall converter. Told him he's going to have enough horsepower in that light car. He don't need to be winding that big block up. He sent me a nice aluminum radiator and a Taiwanese shroud. We'll see how the Taiwanese shroud fits. But the radiator's actually pretty nice. I mean, it had a couple little scuff marks in it when it came, but I mean, you got to expect it coming through the mail. I mean, that's, you know, that's minor. But nice polished aluminum. We'll see how that fits here in the next day or so after I get the lower control arms on. I mean, the springs back in it and the transmission in it. I've got to build some transmission lines. I put all new brake steel lines in it, new hoses, all the way from the front to the back. I did take the back apart for the brakes, and the brakes were in good shape. It looks like somebody had just done them. I don't even think the drum has turned and the brakes have been hit since the brakes were done. So that was one good plus to it. We did get the gas tank in. He's going to have to replace the gas tank mount on this side by the body shop, the mount up underneath the tank, which I do have here. Came in the mail. I'm going to put a one-wire alternator on it, but that's where we're at. So I'll tune y'all in as we go along. We still haven't got that rain yet today. My Corvette looks like it's getting piled up. Oh, I also did get some shorty stainless headers for my car, which are actually a nice pair, nice thick flanges. I think I paid with delivery stainless. I think I paid $180 for them on eBay. Actually a pretty nice set. So we'll get the exhaust manifolds off of my car and put some headers on there and run a 2 1/4 out to tie it in. I have it running 2" from the factory manifolds right about where the cross member is underneath, and 2 1/4 all the way out the back the rest of the way. But it's restricted, and you can tell that motor has way more power than what it's letting me have. So well, I think when I get them headers on there, that's really going to make a whole lot of difference. And the 2 1/4 on through to the cross member, tying into the other 2 1/4 and back. But I'll videotape that, and pretty soon the wife's car. She is going to learn how to build a small block herself. She wants to do it. I said sure. This car, I'm sure I probably told you in some of the past videos, has a broken block where the starter's at, but I knew that when I bought it, and that's how come I got it so cheap. But I mean, it still runs now. I've got the starter rigged on there to where she works. But here's her motor over here on the bench. It's 350 4-volt. There's all her parts. I videotaped her taking it apart, but lost the video on my computer. So, but we will videotape her putting it together. I'm sure of that. It's going to be a good one. She's going to learn. She's been watching CHEVELLE build that 350 for orange peel. We're on episode 9 on his now. He just put the camshaft in last night, so my shop's starting to get messy again. It's what happens when you're working on too many things at once. Alright folks, y'all have a good day. I'm gonna put that spring in on the other side on this thing, and I think I'm probably gonna call it a day myself. It's fixing to be a real frog strangler out there for a storm. You can see the wind starting to blow. Oh, there's the wife. Don't want to get her in the video. Oh, just a little bit. Alright folks, y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching.